Citizen Trump has legal trouble now in New York. The Manhattan DA expanding his probe into Trump's business practices. They've got 8 years of tax returns after winning the Supreme Court clash. Now, subpoenaing documents from an investment company that loaned the Trump organization millions for a Chicago skyscraper. Meanwhile, Trump's former fixer Michael Cohen agreeing to a 7th interview today. Feds probing Donald Trump's Seven Springs estate. Now, Cohen had said, he had alleged, that Donald Trump manipulated property values. Investigators are issuing these new subpoenas looking for recordings of local government meetings. It's all part of New York Attorney General also has a probe related to this. Her investigations have interviewed Eric Trump, questioning him in his role as an officer with the Trump organization and as president of an LLC which owns that little-known property, Seven Springs. Joyce, what can we make over these developments which seem to be pulling on the thread? The Mueller probe was just mentioned, where Trump got away with much there, and yet some of the things that Mueller specifically said were out of his purview might have still been potential infractions.
You'll remember, Ari, that Trump always said that the red line prosecutors couldn't cross, that Mueller couldn't cross, was into his personal finances. And so it's interesting that that's where Cy Vance has ended up. You know, I know it's very frustrating to people to watch who aren't involved in the criminal justice system, to watch how slowly it moves. But in some ways, this seems very quickly moving, a quickly paced investigation, given all of the appeals that Vance has had to deal with. This investigation is starting to look like an alligator that's swimming in a canal. You know, you don't know how big it is or how sharp its teeth are until it takes itself out of the canal to sun itself on the bank. But this investigation increasingly looks like it has a lot of different moving pieces, and they are very focused on very specific incidents, probably because they've got Michael Cohen narrating the story for them.
Well, and Joyce, you just made such an important point that I think is worth underscoring, which is, if people watching are thinking, gosh, is this all happening post-election? Is there any suspicion to that? The reason it took this long was that Donald Trump taking it to the Supreme Court more than once. Most people, if you're on the other end of a New York DA probe, you don't get Supreme Court review of your criticism of whether they should look at your records. We have a system that does allow for that in the unique case of the president, but the timeline was dragged out, if anything, by Donald Trump, as you say, running from the proverbial alligator in the sun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank all of you out there.
Thank you, as always.
Thanks to you at home.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for letting us into your homes during these extraordinary times.